I always thought anniversaries were about celebrating love, but ours transformed into a waking nightmare. We were seated at our favorite restaurant, the kind of place where the lighting is dim and the wine flows freely, when she walked in with a confidence that shattered the tranquility of the evening. Her presence was magnetic, impossible to ignore, and as she approached our table, my boyfriend's face turned a shade paler, his eyes darting between us like a deer caught in headlights. She introduced herself as his business partner, but the intimate glances they exchanged betrayed a connection far deeper than any workplace collaboration. My heart pounded as the truth unraveled. They had been lovers for years, and I was the naive outsider in their tangled web. Their confrontation was not one of apology or remorse, it was a brazen exposition of their shared history and a challenge to my place in his life. They spoke of trips disguised as business, stolen weekends, and whispered promises that left me feeling like an intruder in my own relationship. The restaurant felt like it was closing in on me, the clinking of cutlery and murmur of distant conversations fading into an unbearable silence. I questioned everything, my instincts, my sanity, and the years of trust I had foolishly invested in him. As they laid their cards on the table, expecting me to fold, I realized I was witnessing a performance they'd rehearsed, a cruel twist to mark what should have been a celebration of us. I wanted to scream, to storm out, but my feet were glued to the floor, my mind racing with disbelief and betrayal. In that moment of chaos, a strange calm washed over me. I saw clearly the life I had been living, a life built on deceit, and I made a decision that surprised even myself. I stood up, smiled at them both, and thanked them for the clarity they had unknowingly gifted me. As I walked away, leaving them to their so-called partnership, I felt a liberation I hadn't anticipated, a realization that sometimes, losing everything is the only way to find yourself.